Thank you, Al. Well, we've all been faced with this question before. Should we buy generic and save money or go for the name brand because it may be better quality? We decided to ask the experts in home cleaning, food, and medicine what they would buy. With us this morning, Dr. Keri Peterson, an internist and contributor to Women's Health magazine. Andrea Warwick is a consumer expert, and Chef James Briccione from the Institute of Culinary Education. Welcome all. I'll start with you, Keri. Let's talk drugs here. 8 in 10 prescriptions filled in the U.S., according to the FDA, last year were generic. This is on the rise, isn't it?
It is. A drug can go generic when it's off patent, and through 2015, lots of drugs are going off patent, so we will see a rise in generics. Okay, any concern now if I'm shopping for generic? I know the price is lower. Am I losing anything in quality and effectiveness from the name brand? You're not losing any quality. They can be 85% lower in price, but the FDA strictly regulates manufacturing of generics. The reason that they're still much less expensive is that the manufacturers don't have to pay for marketing or for clinical trials. And you point out it's important to listen to your personal preference for what you want. What do you mean by that? I do. Other than cost, there are certain qualities that people take into consideration when picking a generic. Things like the taste and consistency. Some people don't like chalky antacids, for example. Or the formulation. Some people really like liquid gels. Others like tablets. Others like capsules. And then there's the factor of trust. Some people know the brand's going to work for me. I'm too wary of switching to generic. Okay. So there's other things that people take into consideration. Bottom line, though, they're safe. You're okay with them? I'm okay with them, yes. Okay. Dr. Keri Peterson, thanks so much. Let's send it over to Tamron.
All right, Willie, thank you. The average family spends more than $600 a year on cleaning products. So let's find out when it's okay to go generic with consumer expert Andrea Warwick. Good to see you, Andrea.
Good morning.
To see you. So, okay, other than price, the majority of cleaning products, are they really that different?
They're really not that different from each other. So unless you like the way a particular product smells or if a particular cleaning product makes your life easier, sticking to generic will do just as good of a job cleaning your home without cleaning out your wallet.
Because a lot of people think it's cheaper, so it's inferior. The product, the chemicals aren't the same.
The store brands and the generics, they really have a lot of great cleaning quality. There aren't that many ingredients in them, so you can't produce a product any differently.
Okay, so let's launch in. Bleach, starting with bleach. Is it okay to do a generic bleach?
Yes, bleach is a single ingredient cleaning product. The active ingredient is sodium hypochlorite.
Okay.
And so you can stick with that. It'll have the same cleaning
multi-purpose cleaner. Can we go generic?
Yes, you can. It'll clean as effectively. I recommend comparing a name brand that you like with the generic. Look at the ingredients and you'll find that it works as effectively.
Cleaning the tile and grout.
Yes, with the generic, you might need to leave it on the grout a little bit longer to penetrate, but it'll clean it and sparkle just as well as a name brand
And just quickly, you said it's easy just to make our own cleaning products.
Yes, all you need is to check your pantry, baking soda, vinegar, lemon, warm water. You can make your own cleaning products for as little as 50 cents and save a lot of money that way.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Andrea. Al, up to you.
All right, Tamron, thanks so much. Well, let's talk about food. Chef James Briccione is the owner and director of culinary, I should say the director of culinary development at the Institute of Culinary Education.
How you doing?
I butchered that, but we're going to get some good information going here. Okay, you're a chef and an instructor.
Yes.
Do you use generic?
We do. Absolutely. I think it's, as a chef, when I was running restaurants, now that we're teaching students or home cooking with my wife and for our daughter, it's a way to save money.
All right, canned vegetables.
Yep.
Okay, are they at their freshest once they're canned?
Most canned vegetables are, so it can be a really good choice, especially in winter months. Canned tomatoes can be a great option.
And generic, just fine.
You want to look at the label. Salt, sugar, see where they appear on the list. All ingredient lists are listed in order of quantity in the can.
Talking to salt and sugar, basic, your baking basics. What do you say?
For me, generic is fine. Sugar. It's going to be sweet. How can you mess that up?
Right. And salt?
Salt, I'm a lot more interested in the type of salt than who makes it, okay? If it's a kosher salt, if it's a sea salt, if it's iodized salt, they're all going to be a little bit different.
What about vinegar?
Vinegar, you want to look to see what it's made of. Is the red wine vinegar actually made with red wine? Does it have the right acidity level? Because it'll tell you on the label what the acidity is there.
And finally, nuts.
And nuts, a nut is a nut. Where are we going to go wrong? You make sure it's coming, but you look through the packaging and hey, there's an almond in there.
It's an almond.
How are you going to mess that up?
So freshness not an issue.
Typically not.
Okay, I'm a nut. Okay,
right.
James, thanks so much. For more information on where to buy generic, head to today.com.